Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to the channel. Gray cloudy day. Excuse me. I'm Gray Cloud, sage of the eternal moment. Sometimes I don't feel like such a sage, such a wise man. Sometimes I don't feel like a wizard. Sometimes I don't feel like that person that people turn to occasionally in hopes that I might have answers for them or suggestions or remedies or ideas of what they could do in their situation. But nonetheless, it doesn't mean that I'm not supposed to be who I am. It doesn't mean I know a whole lot of stuff about a lot of things. It just means I know what I know about what little I do know, which is not a lot. Could you hit the like button? And if you haven't subscribed, think about subscribing. This channel is about spiritual awakening, about coming closer to the Godhead, to Big Kahuna, uh, getting to know the Christ, and that part of Christ that dwells within everything and within you if you tap into it. You don't have to believe it. Now, this channel is not all about that, but I'm saying this particular video is about that because I'm going to read from Jesus Calling here in just a second. But the channel is about my walk with the Creator, my uh, learning about Christ, my growth in my life in the past few years from being a complete slobbering mess. And I say slobbering because I was drunk all the time, to being somewhat uh, more in line, having a little bit sober understanding of things nowadays. That doesn't mean I haven't fell off the wagon a few times here and there, but it's not been something that's ever since I've started taking my life a little more seriously. Things have just been a little easier. It doesn't mean that every day's hunky dory. Just like last week was really hard, and I'm still having trouble with dealing with Ladybird being gone. My dog, if you don't know, if you're new here, my friend, my best friend. But this video is going to be me reading from Jesus Calling for October 7th. Now, I know this is, I guess, the anniversary of whatever happened last year in Israel or something, causing all this crap that goes on and is going on, and it's been going on for thousands of years. There's not much Gray Cloud is able to do about that. I wish the best to everybody. I don't wish no harm on anybody at all on either side, but that is irrelevant because things are happening. I'm worried about my knee right now. It's starting to. Anyway, let me read to you guys. In order to hear my voice, you must release all your worries into my care. Entrust to me everything that concerns you. This clears the way for you to seek my face unhindered. Let me free you from fear that is hiding deep inside you. Sit quietly in my presence, allowing my light to soak into you and drive out any darkness lodged within you. When I was reading that, I was thinking that to myself, like, anything that's been there dimming the light, I'm trying to bring it to the surface and get it out, you know. Okay, accept each day just as it comes to you. Yeah, that's important. Remembering that I am sovereign over your life. Rejoice in this day that I have made, trusting that I am abundantly present in it. Instead of regretting or resenting the way things are, thank me in all circumstances. Trust me and don't be fearful. Thank me. Rest in my sovereignty. And then it gives you First Peter, which I have right here. It's First Peter chapter 5, and it's verse 6 and 7. I've already got these marked, and I believe these had to have been an earlier reading. I'm gonna assume probably had some of these same reference uh, scriptures, but here we are. Is it 6 and 7? So humble yourselves under the mighty power of God, and in his good time he will honor you. Give all your worries and cares to God, for he cares about what happens to you. Yeah. Not only is it that the Big Kahuna cares, I think it cares, the Big Kahuna, it wants us to care for about ourselves too. Um, Sometimes I have found, sorry about that. Sometimes I've realized that I've seemed to have thought I had a lot of faith in the Creator, yet I've had little faith in myself, and the Creator has to remind me that over and over. That if I'd put as much faith in myself and what I'm here to do, I could be further along in this whole journey in life and mission that I'm here for. The specifics of my spiritual path, but it's all in due time. You can't rush it. It just reminds me here and there that, and the more that I do find confidence in my speaking and myself, I do find that things do run smoother. It seems like I'm getting closer to the goal. But that was Peter chapter 5, 6 through 7. Then Psalm 118, which I hadn't looked up yet. But and it should be there. Okay. Sorry about that. I hope y'all are having a good day. And I'm just trying to, something just told me to go ahead and share these, read them to you while I was reading this to myself and about to set up to record. It was like, just why don't you go ahead and grab your own, why don't you grab that Bible in there and find these and read them. So you got Psalm 118, verse 24. This is the day the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. Please, Lord, please save us. Yeah. Uh, that's what I'm saying. Is I guess today I'm going to take today. Well, I decided to go ahead and get up a little bit, make this video, begin what I'm doing, and anyway, we have a Thessalonians, and I do have that over here, right here. It's Thessalonians 5, verse 18. No matter what happens, always be thankful, for this is God's will for you who belong to Christ Jesus. So there you go. You can look those up too. I know normally I just tell you what it's referring at the bottom to if you want. And occasionally I am moved to go ahead and read it to you. I, I, I don't have a set pattern. All I know is I just try to read from the book as much as I can to you guys on the video. I read it every day to myself. So I don't know what is all on the agenda today. Probably not a lot. Me just relaxing, trying to get a few things done around the house, and maybe a couple more videos. I don't know yet. Till next time, Mr. Gray Cloud, Sage of the Eternal Moment, over and out. Ditto.